live stream 58. I'm always amazed whenever I say that. Just once we got, you know, past 50, it's just a massive surprise. Massive thank you to those that have watched the little short video I did earlier. It was on last night's live stream of finding Santa's sleigh. Came about. So if you haven't watched the live stream, we were trying to find the last mysteries in Nottinghamshire, and I was just trying to explore to find, I think it was 2 I was missing. So we headed far west in Nottinghamshire to try and find, and we came across this mini wealth, as I call them, with a sleigh, 2 dead people and a dead reindeer. And I mentioned it on one of the Assassin's Creed Facebook groups this morning and said, you know, has anyone else seen this? Is it what I think it is? And no one had a clue. So someone wanted a location and I couldn't quite describe it. So I said, look, I've got it on my live stream, let me extract it, do it, and I can upload the video and then you can see it and try and decide for yourself. 100 views later, so massive thank you to those that have looked at it, have liked it. I'm still in 2 minds. I think it is what I think it is, but I don't know for sure. But a massive thank you to those that have looked. Yeah, I wasn't originally intending to do a little small video of it. It was only because of the questions that were asked this morning that made me then do it. But yeah, so there we go. That's why I did it. It wasn't for anything else. A lot of people say when you do these little videos, it's to... I don't know what I just did there. I can't spell. It's to get more people views on your channel. It wasn't at all. I was trying to answer a question without being able to answer it enough without showing. So that was why I did it. It wasn't for anything else. It wasn't massively for the channel. It was just something that I just wanted to see if I could get an answer for. Good evening, Keller. How are you? There was something else I wanted to quickly talk about while I'm filling in the YouTube side. Bear with me a little bit though, because obviously, if you've watched my live streams before, you may know I can't talk and fill in YouTube at the same time. It becomes very difficult. I don't know why. It's multitasking. Just can't seem to do it. So when I do have free time, which isn't very much, even though I'm injured and all this, I don't generally look around at YouTube very often, but occasionally I can and do. And today I did just that. I had a little while. My other half was watching Mars Singer with the little one. I had time to jump onto YouTube and have a look at something. Have a look at other people's live streams and drop in for a chat, which I like doing. And this is probably going to turn into a little bit of a rant, and I don't mean to. I'm not having to go at anyone at all. So I've just seen another comment. Because I'm doing the YouTube side, I can't actually see all comments. You're going to beat 4 hordes in Days Gone tomorrow, Keller, are you? Nice. But yeah, sorry, I'm trying to do too many things at once. Right, yeah, back to what I was doing. So yeah, so I jump into random live streams. Generally they're things that I enjoy game wise, so I jump into Valhalla ones because obviously I'm enjoying the game and I like to see other people's opinions and that kind of stuff. I'll jump into older Assassin's Creed games live streams, and I've had this before. You jump in, you say hello, which is what I do. Maybe it's me, and maybe it's just the way I do things and the way I am, but if someone jumps into your stream and says hello, why ignore them? Like, I mean, full on, not say a word, not even type back into chat and answer. I get if you don't have a mic, but then type in chat. You know, that's the whole point of live streaming, isn't it? Is to interact with your audience. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. And the other thing I was going to say is I was watching someone earlier, and I don't know how to say this because this is going to sound really bad, but I jumped into his stream and he was streaming an older Assassin's Creed game, and he has quite a lot of subscribers. 900 odd. So he's got enough people that like what he does, but I don't get it. So if you've watched any of my streams, I don't swear generally. There'll be the odd word, but nothing major. But every other word was the F word. Even to the point in his chat, someone said the RPG games, Valhalla, Odyssey, Origins, in their opinion, are the best Assassin's Creed games going. And this guy, another guy in the chat, turned around and said, "No, they're not. You're wrong." So I then commented, "Well, actually, no. He's entitled to his opinion. I agree with him. I like this. I like the older games, but I like the RPG side." And he basically told this guy, the streamer, that he was wrong, and that he wasn't entitled to his opinion because he was wrong. Obviously, he's got 900 odd subscribers, so people like his style. I get that, but if you join my live streams, you won't get that, because that's not me. I don't like that style, and I jump into streams, chat to people, and if I like their content, I will subscribe. That's the whole point of subscribing, is it's because I like their content, I want to see more. I didn't subscribe because that for me isn't the way to do it, if that makes sense. This is probably a bit of a ramble, and I don't mean it like that at all. It just surprises me, someone that swears in every other word is popular. That's the bit I don't get. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. It's just a little bit of a ramble. While we're waiting on the loading screen, YouTube's done, so we're all ready to rock and roll. We can crack on tonight. He was wrong only about Odyssey. You're not keen on Odyssey, are you, Keller? I get... Yeah, it's a hard one. I just don't understand. I know different age groups and different people have their own opinions and they like their own things. I get that completely. I'm just not that kind of person, I suppose, and it's no harm or foul against the person streaming as such. It's his style, that's fine, people like it. But if you ever join my stream, don't expect that, because it's never going to happen. But it's more the people that don't talk. Not just talk, but don't want to know. I jumped into a stream and said to the guy, "Look, I'm really sorry, but I can't barely hear you." And he said, "Well, I'm not talking much, so what's the problem?" It's an attitude to the people watching that bugs me sometimes, and I don't know if that's just me, and maybe, I don't know. I'm just kind of in one of those moods, I suppose. Hello, Gamer. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You have done every treasure map. See, I'm leaving that till end
like
game.
to reorganize the crew.
For the ones we've missed. The reason we're jumping into this is we are just going to change ours. We've got Phinia, we've got Burner, Berserker. Well, I think Bjorn's the Berserker, isn't he? One of these is Berserker. Rolo. So we're going to change Scarred and put in Villy. That was why I did it. I wanted to put Villy in. Cool. I'm assuming you can't change the look of anyone else, can you? But I wanted Villy into my crew.
How do you need it?
Yes, thank you. That was all I wanted to do, was to put
leave.
Villy into my crew.
So long.
Well, at least you've done every map then. I've still got a few to do. But yeah, I'm kind of playing leaving them to the end.
And only because you all have such good taste. Now, this one begins.
The season pass mission, you've done that. Did you buy it off the Helix store then? Did you? Helix credits. I love the way every time he sees him, he says hello to him. I like that. Can't do it. You can't pet him then. So last night, if you missed it, we finished Nottinghamshire. We finally found the last mysteries and things. It's 100%, and I will prove it. I don't need to, but I will, because I'm happy. It was 100% done. If you have watched the video of Santa's sleigh, who after one comment who said, "Did you kill him?" I jokingly replied, but honestly I didn't. It was like that when I got there, I swear. but it was around here somewhere in the grand scheme of Nottinghamshire, just in case, because I know a lot of people asking where it could have been. So I couldn't really do it, and I didn't really have the map up when I streamed last night to see exactly where I was. That's why I did the small video, but it was around there. So, yeah. I can't remember exactly. It was one of those random things, Easter eggs, that you just come across and you think, oh, that's cool. Then you doubt yourself, and then you think, maybe I was right. You're taking a break from Valhalla. You have to choose 2 games, Mafia 3 or Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain. I've not played any of the Metal Gear Solids, and I've not done Mafia 3. Not for any particular reason, I just haven't. It's going to be a bit weird for you, isn't it, going from Valhalla to that?
Nice to see you.
So, have you completed everything in the game 100% now? Gaming?
I bring fair tidings, Runry. Hemminger Jarl in Nottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Willi on my visit. He has now joined our clan, and will serve as a raider on my ship.
He will indeed.
I remember the young man. He will make a fine addition to your crew.
That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I apologise for the rant at the start of the stream. I don't know. I just kind of got a bit annoyed about a few things. And yeah, I don't know. It's just me. Right, we're gonna pledge to Winchestre. That is the next place, power level wise. Then after Winchestre, I think it's gonna be.
I want to see the Alliance.
Asgard. Although I think I need to. I probably will end up. Yeah, Hamptonshire's the only place we can go to. What we'll probably do, we'll do Winchestre, which is what we need to do for Hytham's mission. It's the last area we can actually pledge to currently. We'll do that, and then my thinking is we'll go back to Jotunheim, do the ice bear person thing. Ice bear, I believe it was an ice bear. Then we'll do Asgard, and then we'll go from there. If it allows. It depends. I don't know what's going to happen once we do Winchestre, because I know we go back to Norway at some point. We may be forced to go to Norway first. I don't know. But that's kind of my thinking.
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow
Oh,
soldier.
you just need to do
of
some hunter
Christ.
stuff in the trophy.
Your
Oh,
hidden
okay.
ally. Very interesting. More
And
targets,
how many
I assume.
hours
Yes.
did it take?
So what do
What's
you
the
think?
total?
Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you.
Oh, okay.
But that is nothing you cannot handle.
It's going
If
to be
you
an
go,
unwelcome place.
Do not go boldly.
We're going there. But it's going to be an unwelcome place. It's the first time she said that.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man
128
in white in the
hours.
House of
Wow.
God, and then recite this phrase: When
When
pride, cometh, then cometh shame, but with the
With the
lowly,
lowly
cometh
cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Perfect, we've pledged. So before we leave, we'll obviously... Oh, we've got a letter. Let's go and see the letter first. Then we've got to do points, see if we can do any upgrades before we leave.
A new letter.
128 hours though. That was the other thing someone moaned at me for. In one of the streams I jumped in, he said, how long have you been playing it? And I said, I've done 165 hours. And his comment back to me was, how can you play a game for that long? Because I enjoy it. Thank you for your aid. This is from Willi. Let me say goodbye. This axe belonged to my father. He's given me his axe. I don't want Willi's axe. I want Willi to use his axe. This is Hemming's axe, Dane axe. I don't want his axe. I want him to keep it. Let's have a look at it. It's a two-handed axe. I don't generally do two-handed weapons. There we go. Hemming's axe. Axe of Jarl Hemming, father to Willi, given to Ivor with profound appreciation. It's a nice axe. It's not as nice as Lagos's axe, though, is it? Lagos's axe is nicer, only because it's got double-headed. And obviously it can be upgraded. So some of these gifts and stuff we'll probably upgrade. just because when we do the raids, it may be we may change a playstyle. I'm not sure. I won't change playstyle as such, but it may change loadouts. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Abilities we unlocked. We unlocked this one up here. Poisonous powder trap. We don't use it. It's there. We've still got 4 skills we've not unlocked. 4 abilities, sorry. And a couple of others still top grade. You could use that axe in Days Gone. I bet you could, to be fair. Right, mastery points. We've got 14, so we can upgrade some. We've done 6s so far. Is that going to keep coming up every time? So we do it in freeze. And it's every time we finish an area we do this. I thought I'd done too many then. Alright, okay. Everything to 10. And then we've got 2 spare, so we'll leave then. And then the other thing I wanted to check was supplies. What have we got? 230. So we should be able to do some upgrades. And we'll clear the quest off. Just by going over it. There we go. The Reeve of Winchestre is what we're doing now. While we're here, we can have a look at what upgrades it wants us to do. Second cattle, second and final grain, and fowl. So we did some of these previously. So we do need to have a look. Stay over here. Poem by Holger. Just a rambling poem. Yeah, like I said, I've apologised several times now probably for my rant earlier. I will stop apologising. I don't know, I just got annoyed.
I need your eyes.
Right, grain. We will need to upgrade the grain. Don't know how many upgrades we've got left there. We did some last time over here. I'm just trying to do them as we go. And I know obviously there's houses and stuff to do as well. So we can do that. Because you have random houses of people that have moved into your clan and need building, but I'm kind of leaving them to last. I've been following, that's the last upgrade for the grain farm. I've been following what the letter said, or the book in the study.
What do you see?
That's one of the houses needs building. Cattle farm can't be upgraded, that's fully done. So I think fowl farm, the basic chickens. Easy to say if I say chickens. It's on the edge, isn't it? Outskirts. That can't be upgraded. I think we've still got things to hand in here as well. So we pop in here and hand these in over here. Hello, sir. Oh, we haven't got enough. We need 17, so we haven't got enough. That's fine.
I have to go. See you soon.
I thought we may just have enough to hand in, but we didn't. Right, chickens. I know they're here somewhere. Here. This is chickens. Why is there a big X? There. Oh, it seems a bit odd to me. There we go. Fowl farm. So I think we'll only be able to do one upgrade. So it still needs a final. Yeah, we don't have enough for the final. But we're getting there. And then so there's going to be that to do, and then odd houses, I believe. Right. So we'll give it a save now we've done all this kind of stuff. We're going to fast travel. Kind of trying to do things in order. So we're heading for Winchestre. Obviously, we haven't done any of Hamptonshire, and I would assume straight away we're not very welcome. There's a town here that it's a ruins actually, isn't it? Fernham Ruins. Fernham. I was considering passing through. We could even clear the town, because we've got to get here. Obviously you can sail. I don't know. Are we better off ignoring this and sailing from here? That's part of Hamptonshire, isn't it? I wonder if we should sail from here. I was going to fast travel here and ride in through Furnham, but I don't know if that's what I don't want to do too much of Hamptonshire. Obviously, I don't know what's story locked and what's not. Okay, I've changed my mind. I think we'll fast travel here, call a boat, we'll sail into Winchestre. I think that's kind of my plan at this point. There's not a massive amount to collect there by the looks of things. That's what we'll do. But yeah, I didn't mean to ramble, I didn't mean to rant even. It was just one of those situations I just wanted to talk about. Like I say, if you join my streams, don't expect lots of swearing, anger. That's not me. You get quite a bit of pain currently. That's a given at this point, and that's not going to change anytime soon, unfortunately for me. That's about the only thing I can promise you. But yeah, the whole point of streaming, I see, is just to, and for people to watch as well, just to jump in, chat, whether it's about the game you're playing or games in general, stuff that you're interested in. Phantom Pain is an open world shooter game. Yeah, I've heard of it, but I've not played any of his previous either. I have heard of it, I've just never played it. Alright, so we can jump in. Cat's in the boat ready. Billy is with us. And we'll turn. I should have fished really, shouldn't I? Just in case. Right, obviously we're not touching that island because I'm pretty sure that's Hamptonshire. But we're going to head by boat to Winchestre. I think this is the safest option to miss out doing too much in Hamptonshire on the way, because I probably would end up doing things as I found them. And we should still open up a lot of the map on the way, I would have thought. I think it's a bit shallow here. Right. So I think we're finding things already, which is fine. I don't mind finding, just not completely too early. So 4 arcs to do: Winchestre, Hamptonshire, Norway, Asgard. And that's what we have left to finish in game. I kind of want to finish the game and have a little break before raids, even if it's only a week or a couple of days. I think that'd be quite nice. I don't mind camping straight through. But we'll see. I don't know how it's going to work, to be honest. After 3 is where you play as a black man. Sorry if this is offensive, I'm not coming in that way. Okay. Nice as the gangs and races white people. Yeah, I've heard of it again, because it was remastered, weren't it? But I've not touched it, to be honest. No, there's no particular reason. Time probably being the biggest reason I've not touched them. You could make them chords easy with music in the background. Why would that make them easier? It just means you'll be more chilled out.
Save it for later.
There's a raid here. That's frustrating. It's not showing up as a raiding location. So should we raid on the way? You don't know which one to play. I don't know which one to play. I think we'll raid. We're going to raid because we've got to take that chain down anyway. So we're going to raid. I know we're leaving Hamptonshire alone. But in leaving it alone, I need to destroy that chain. Hampton blockade. Yeah, you've got to kind of make a decision of what you feel you want to do next. Especially after all the time you've put into this, obviously. Do you want to go for something similar, different? Although they both sound quite different, to be fair. Music gives you confidence. I understand. So I don't listen to music. Oh. you can always give any of them a go, and then if you don't like it, change. But yeah, I don't know enough about them to help them make an informed decision, I'm afraid. I'm getting killed by this guy. I want to throw weapons. That's all I was after, actually, that throw weapons. Got hit again.
You free your luck.
Have I? I'm so used to fighting picks, these are different types of people again. We're down. Any more? Take some arrows. What's over here? That's key. You like the muscle tail? Yeah, no, muscle tail sounds fun. But yeah, it's because I haven't played them, I can't even say which one is good and which one's not. Unfortunately, it depends what you want. You could go with something the furthest away from this, or you could go similar. Why is that going? Okay, I missed it because I was moving around. Right, I'm heading down. I don't know what's down here. Nothing is down here by the looks of it. I thought something would be down here, that's why I could head down, but no, there's nothing in there. Okay. You wanna play Unity? Unity was an amazing game. Missed him. I was aiming for a big dive there.
Alright! We have what
Yeah,
we're
no
going
worries.
for. Let's go!
Are you telling me everything we've done it? Okay, we obviously haven't cleared it. There's stuff here. And I need to clear the belt that runs across, which was the reason we raided. So this is what we need to clear. And that will allow us to sail to Winchestre. I also have a key, so I'm assuming it wasn't for that door because we just broke it instead. Oh, there's something up here. Mini wealth. So the key wasn't used for that. I know they're all going back to the ship. But we've still got a few things to do here. Nothing else in there. Okay. Here's the thing. Raven. We've got rid of the chain, which was the big thing we wanted to do. That was the whole point of raiding. But I would have thought, I've got a key. I don't know what the key's for. Can't see any mini wealths. Unless it was a door that I didn't open, maybe? Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here, is there? There's no wealths or anything. Perfect, alright, we're done. Like I say, the main thing was to get rid of the barricade. Stop us sailing past. That was the main reason. Which we did.
Be my eyes,
So that
Sunan.
was a wealth over there. Not overly wide. I don't mind how much we open up on the way through.
I
don't know what he just said to me. Okay. So we'll go round. We're following the waterway to Winchestre, that's the way we're heading. So if you have a look on the map, We know there's a Zealot around here as well. So yeah, past the bridge, turn right, and there is a Zealot on the thing. We may attack him, but I don't know. He's Hamptonshire, so we should be leaving. I don't want to do too much in Hamptonshire until we actually pledge to Hamptonshire. So just after the bridge, we take a right.
Bring the mast down.
And actually, we're not far away from Winchestre. Down there. Oh. It is down there. Is my boat going to fit down there? I travelled by boat because I wanted to avoid doing too much in Hamptonshire.
What are you doing?
Yeah, we can't get down there.
Stop that!
We can't actually get down there, can we?
Hold on, you!
So my thinking of avoiding Hamptonshire hasn't really worked.
Stop that! Pass down! Hold on, you!
Okay, let's have another look at this then. Okay, what I think. We're actually right on the outskirts, so it's not too bad. So actually, we go back. We go just down here. This should open up a fast travel.
What are you doing?
And we will leave the boat there. I can turn the boat. And get the boat stuck.
Stop that!
Getting told off by my crew.
Fast up!
This should be. There's a John's wife in here, so I thought this would be a fast travel point.
We'll pick up.
No, it's not going to do it. It's just because I can know there's a John's wife in there. Yeah, it's not registered.
Let's see
That's
you,
fine.
old friend.
We're just outside Winchestre. Again, I want to avoid doing too much in Hamptonshire. There was a Zealot around though. He's on the bridge. I'm assuming that's his camp. Is he in Winchestre? If he's in Winchestre, it's fair game. Oh, he's on the edge. Shall we say he's in Winchestre? I'm happy to take him on. There's another guy with him. He's on the edge of Winchestre. Does that count? I think it does. His troops. Oh, this is not going to be just me and him, is it? Your backgammon, nice. Yeah. I've kind of made a decision. He's on the edge of Winchestre. So because he's on the edge, I'm taking him on. He's basically in Winchestre. Near enough. Thank you. Didn't want it. So I'm just trying to take his weak spots out. He stopped moving. 1, 2, didn't do it. I dodged too quick. 1. There we go. All 3 weak spots. So, yeah, I've kind of taken it. He was right next to Winchestre, so we've done it because he kind of is in Winchestre, just outside. So we'll confirm the deal. So he may have been a Zealot from Hamptonshire. He may have done it a little bit earlier. He was in a way, and he's on that edge, so I'll take it.
We sweat and toil to reach this moment.
The ancient ones lack
I think
my
that's-
sweat now. That war sweat the Roman gods hate so much, we long for.
That's my last Zealot, I've
This
just realised.
god, or that. A good feast with fresh battle milk on your brows is not something you will ever taste again.
Choke on my bones.
Choke on my bones. And that's a way to go out, isn't it? Choke on my bones. But fun. So I'm just waiting for everything to do what it's got to do, and then we'll have a quick look. Rune. Unclarrowed. Finished? Yes. So members of the Order, he was the last Zealot. Last Zealot is now finished. Didn't give us any clues though. Obviously we've only got the rake to do and 4 lower members. You want me to do a straight? I've not played Red Dead Redemption. I'd have to start again because my issue is my Red Dead Redemption save is on my single player profile. So I'd have to start from the beginning. I know Keller wants me to do Days Gone. You want me to do Red Dead Redemption. We'll have a look. We'll have a look at. Let's get Valhalla finished, depending when raids come out as well, and we'll make a decision together. You know, anyone that wants to help make this decision, and we'll decide what we should put time, effort into next. I'll give it a save. We've just done the Zealot, so we'll give it a save. Lots of stuff. I don't want to do too much without starting the story. But let's have a look. What's near us? That was a big fortified area, wasn't it? I'm kind of thinking I just want to head towards here. Viewpoint. There's a wealth that's not in a big fortified section. Perfect. River Raid's probably going to come out 18th or even later than that. We've already started. How have we started the arc without actually meeting the person we went to meet? It's a new one on me. Normally you have to speak to them before it starts, but we've now started it officially. Yeah, there's still been no decisive information about River Raid.
The seat of King Aalfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots.
Seems happy.
I will find the man in white in their god's house.
Right, okay, we're looking for the man in white in their god's house.
Asked about this land, my friend.
Church, then. We can get in here. I'm assuming we're going to be cloaked. Because I would assume... I'm making a lot of assumptions.
If they see me, this will get messy.
There we go. It's a distrust area. I kind of thought that might be the case. Because Manby had already told us. But yeah, I would assume... I don't keep aiming to make assumptions. But, to release an update like River Raids, they're going to give us, I would have said, 2 weeks notice. Would be my guess, straight away, 2 weeks notice. Why is loads of stuff in there? Mysteries. I'm heading to the church. We're going to do the... We're going to go up to the viewpoint and then we will have a look for this person we're trying to find. Just got those locations at this point.
This must be the house of that timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
But yeah, I would say that when they release them, River Raids, it will be at least 2 weeks notice. So do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it's end of February, like last day of the month of February. Just because, as I say, there's been nothing so far, and you would expect them to give a couple of weeks notice. You're going to tell me I can't climb up that high? How the hell? Okay, it's not letting me go. I thought I could just go straight up. Honestly. Oh, there we go. We got it. But they haven't as of yet, so I don't know. There's still been no word. There's been nothing said. There's something in there. We need to get in there, isn't there? There is a way in. Right, there's loads of boxes here. We're heading up to the viewpoint. I just wondered. I'm assuming they're not breakable, no. So unless... Seems weird to have a load of boxes here if you can't get in through them. We're going to head up anyway to the viewpoint. There must be maybe a way up from the... Ah, there we go, look. Little hole. I knew there was something. There's always a way. I'll grab the key while we're here. I know you do clear as you go, but I think you should just push through to the end and use source hammer to clear the areas. To be honest, I can't. I know there's the end game stuff, and that's why we have left some of the treasure maps and stuff. I watched someone earlier using Excalibur, very early in game, and I can't deal with it. You know what I mean? It just seems really odd to have it at such low level areas. They were just one-hitting people. There's no challenge. We will still have stuff to do with Thor's Hammer, obviously we'll have river raids, and I'm sure there'll be more we'll do with it. I know what you're saying. Unfortunately, it's just not me. There's 3 keys in the monster for Thane's helmet. There's 3 keys for Thane's... Oh, okay, cool. You choose the Thane set then. You got... Yeah, I know you got Excalibur early, Keller, as well, didn't you? It's weird seeing people with it so early. Okay. So, we're synchronised. The guy we're looking for is in here. Oh, so you're on about these 3 keys are the keys I need for that armour. That's what you mean, isn't it? There's good keys everywhere in here. Look at that. And some Warlock. Don't mind a bit of Warlock. Okay. But in the church is where we need to go. That's where we're heading. To open this mission. So tonight, this is only a small stream as always in the evening. No, there won't be a stream tomorrow night, but there'll be a new No Man's Sky video tomorrow. And no daytime stream till Sunday. And then Monday morning, we'll be back on it. With a nice long stream to see, depending on how much we get done tonight, to be fair. I would assume we're still going to be in this area. But yeah, I really fell. Nearly lost it. I suppose in theory, I've got a week. I've got a week of streaming, daytime, long streams. So in theory, we may get this done by the end of this week. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I think. Right, we've got to find a way into this church. There's 2 keys in here. Don't know if this is a way in. Just because I saw an opening up here. No, there's no way down. What's the better? I do this with quite a lot. We'll try and find a way in. Go to a door and find the door's unlocked. That happens quite a bit. Right, it's a door here. Should we try the door? Just in case. Door's unlocked. I'm hoping this wasn't a mystery. I just wanted to give him some money.
Do you have a moment to speak of our Lord and Saviour? Jesus, the light of the world? For a coin I will tell you his story.
Go on then.
Here, spend it
115
well.
silver, that's
you
not 8
honour the
coins.
Lord's great deeds with your charity.
That's
For God's
115 of them.
Spirit breathed on the waters, and in the Jordan River Jesus was cleansed of all sin.
A holy river?
On the mountain he walked with his disciples. His face shone like the sun, and his clothes became as white as the light.
Baldur too is bright as the sun.
At his tomb, the earth shook and an angel appeared, asking them why they looked for the living among the dead. He has risen!
A stirring saga, old man. Use that coin I gave you for bread rather than ale.
He doesn't believe him. So I'm assuming that wasn't a mystery. Or have I just messed up and done a mystery I didn't mean to? I don't think that was a mystery, I think you're safe. Okay, so we're looking for a person in white, I believe, wasn't it?
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.
Bishop Aalfred. He is not with God. He is locked in the flaming crypt where all heretics go.
Hush, they'll hear you.
Okay. There's also a key in here somewhere. Right, I'm just trying to work out where we're meant to be heading. We're looking for this guy, although that's a dead end, that's helpful. There's a key this way. So I just imagine seeing a key. No, I did see the key, did I? That's not in here, that's outside. Getting confused. Right, there's a key here. I'm just going to highlight it up, because I kind of want to know where it is. It's above me. Okay. So we need to go up. Frighten the people while we're at it. You got a fear for the Odin. Oh, you did 5 runes I've found so far, but I don't know what they're for. When they add the DLCs, you'll get the runes, you can get Odin's armour. Do you think? It'd be a nice little twist, wouldn't it? Yeah, no one still knows what they're for. Right, the key is up there. We've got to get up there. Can we just climb the wall? Yes, we can climb it. Solve the issue. I'm trying to be too clever about it. Right, this is the second key. Okay. I'm still trying to find our guy as well. Right, there is a third key. We haven't got the key for that door though. Might head for the keys first, you know. That's the guy we need to speak to. Maybe we should talk to him. I was going to say, let's get the other key while we're here. But I've kind of already found him. Let's go and speak to him first. No, we don't have to talk to him first. Right, where's this other key? We'll get the key first, I think. Means we've cleared it. We can find out where this other key is. Key, there. So many keys around. I'm just seeing them. Oh, it's here. Okay, that's somewhere different. So, not through this way. It's one of these side rooms. Oh, in here. Climb over. In Asgard, who does Loki look like? Loki looks like Loki. Oh, sorry, I was just saying my chat's disconnected for some reason. Bear with me a second. I don't know if we're still live. It sounds like someone familiar. Come on, Denk. Okay, so I'm assuming everything's back working. Sorry, it just came up and said chat was disconnected. I didn't know why. He sounds like someone familiar. Well, yeah, because the same voice actor played several different people, didn't he? I know that much. Right, armour.
Guide me.
So the armour is in this room here, then, by the looks of it. We're going to head for the armour before we speak to the guy. We're not going to be locked out of anything, I just thought I'd do it now. While we can. Although it's not here. Which means it's that room upstairs. Oh, it's a room on the living. Okay. There was a locked door upstairs, wasn't there, we couldn't get into. Right, now I'm confused. It's below, I think it's some... There was a locked door here, weren't there? So I'm just trying to work out. I missed. Where was this lock? We still haven't got the key to that door. Right, I'm really confused now. Where we're... No, right, let's go and speak to the guy. We'll figure the armour out in a minute. He sounds familiar. You can tell me, it's fine. I'm not entirely 100% know what you're aiming for. So I'm quite happy for you to tell me. Spoiler here if you haven't done such as that. Loki's son is that wolf. Oh yeah, I already know Bassam is Loki. Yeah, no, I know, I get what you're saying now. Sorry, yes. Bassam is Loki. Break the window. Sorry about the stained glass. Do apologise. I won't offer to pay for it because they're probably really expensive. 3 keys. Done. Stained great hell. Right, that's what we was after all this time. And half done is 4. Yeah, no, I'm aware of these bits and pieces. What's it I've done that. But this is where the big mystery is, you know. It's where they go with all that. And I get what you're saying about the things. Sigurd is Thai, yeah. It's where they take it. I don't know the ending, so I don't know that kind of thing at this point.
In search of Christ's redemption, I hope. Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see. Is that so? When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do, but I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Okay, cool. We've got enough charisma to actually go straight through.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Okay. Follow the priest. Perfect. Let's go. I'm assuming he's going to take that locked door we're going to get in, to be fair.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears.
No, not the locked door. Oh, it's the locked door. Enter the room. Hang on, what? Spoiler, if you haven't done Jotunheim, Harvey sacrifices his eye to be reborn again, and he returns as Ivor. When did we see that?
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs,
Unknown voice, this one we've not met yet.
A strong covenant. Was God's lesson in
We know who that is.
I learned that your God fears death, just as mine do, just as every man does.
Did we? I can't
Yet
remember
through
that.
our Lord, we may achieve
That's
life
the king.
everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchestre have this same skill for drama?
Alright. He knows
Risk
him.
your life, Aalfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that
That's
weak
it,
from
yeah.
the Order
No, I
of
do get it
Ancients,
now, yes.
the
I
warrior
do understand what
Fulke.
you're saying.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more.
So I thought the picture
This letter,
of the last Order of the
signed by
Ancients
one
looked
who
like
calls
him.
himself a
But he's
poor
saying he doesn't know
fellow
anything
soldier
about
of
him.
Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
Someone's trying to kill him. Other than us.
The Gallows, the Quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aalfred is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your guard. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
I should let the Order kill you. Why would you trust me?
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest
He wants
England
us to kill the rest of the Order. I'm all
I should
saying...
let the Order kill you.
Oh, he's going to
It will
say anyway.
speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state.
Whoever
The
is the voice
cancer will
actor
remain.
for King Aalfred, I think they're very,
Then
very good.
promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my Reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Yeah, no, I understand Bassin is Loki. Okay. So, King Aalfred believes the Order are out to get him. He wants us to stop him. I'm just trying to get my head around what we're actually doing here. And he's given us clues to the Quill, the Gallows. They all want to undermine different parts. So the Quill wants to undermine Aalfred's education reform. The Gallows wants to undermine Aalfred's law reforms. And the Sikhs was the Bishop of Winchestre. He is believed to be dead. He was the Bishop of Winchestre. Hang on. So I'm just trying to get around my head around the story as is. Winchestre, that was. So I'm just trying to find it on the map. Find it on the map, I'll remember more. Sussex, Oxenford. Where was Winchester? I might have been really silly. London. Sussex. Oh, Winchester was a place, wasn't it? And I can't for the life of me think where it was. So, but yeah, Winchester, I'm pretty sure we put the bishop in power in Winchester, didn't we? From what I remember. Yeah, well, I'm saying that. I looked at this several times, and he looks like Aalfred. But Aalfred is saying he knows nothing about the Order. Obviously. Yeah, no wonder I recognise the name. It's to where I am now. So we haven't done anything with the bishop. Okay, cool. There's me thinking, oh, did we do something with him? But yeah, I always thought he was the last guy, but he's telling us he's not. Which is odd. Right, I think there was a wealth right where we are. I'm just trying to work out where. But it's not showing up, I don't think. Okay, so where are we heading? Let's have a look. We need to find the house. He doesn't want us fighting. So there's a mystery here. Let's head for that mystery first. I swear this said there was a wealth nearby. What's that? Count of miracles. Okay. Historical musings. You've got the anomaly ending, so it makes sense now. Yeah, we're not that far. But some things still don't quite make sense to us. I'm sure they would in time. You knew from the trailer who he was. Like I say, that looks like he is. But then at the same time, he's saying he doesn't know anything about the Order. So, we'll see. My original feeling it was him. But I can be wrong. Right, anything in here to grab while we're here? Blend in, obviously. Right, there's a mystery here. Which is why we're heading this way.
Illuminate my true path, for you are the shepherd and I am the lamb who follows your lamp.
Oh, that moves, okay. Let's have a look what's going on with this mystery.
You have not left the church in days. The stench offends even God knows.
I have been looking at this scripture for hours. God is giving me a sign. If only I could see it. See his light.
A sign? God in heaven, give him a sign. Set him on his true path, far away from me.
Yes. Illuminate me, oh Lord. Illuminate me.
What troubles you?
God will speak to me. I know it. He will show me my true path.
God's light will show him his path. Maybe I can illuminate the lectern somehow to cease his prattling.
So, we need...
Your meaning is unclear, God of gods.
I know exactly what we need to do. And my guessing is we're going up. Because it's something to do with these. These all need moving to allow the light in. Yeah, we need to let the light in. Is that enough? He hasn't left in days. He's waiting for a sign from God.
My path is clear. I must throw off the shackles of brotherhood. I will dedicate my life to glorifying God through another. My account must be one of utmost grace, exhaustive, immortalizing the great acts of the prodigal Aalfred. Oh, thank you, Lord. I will write a blessed manuscript praising Aalfred and his great work.
So, I've set him on a path to glorify Aalfred, that pompous Saxon. I hope his writing reeks as much as he does.
So, although we did what we needed to do to finish the mystery, I wasn't too pleased. Okay. Where are we heading? We're heading to the house, aren't we? So on the way to the house, there's a wealth there. So we're going to try and clear things as we go. If we can. Because I don't know what's locked and what's not in story-wise. This is another church. We've also been very wary of guards. Aalfred doesn't want us fighting. So. This is Witten Hall. I I'm going up because I saw the rope, which made me think maybe going up was the right way. No, no, it was the right way, I think. Maybe not. Let's try an explosive arrow. No. Because if you think, originally it shows a red dot, which normally means you can do something. I think that is a way up, a way in. But again, it may be story locked. Unless there was a way in from below, but again we've got to be careful of guards. I was only trying to do this as we go past. You can't break the window. There's guards around. This we'll be a bit careful of. We've been seen by someone. Alright, where's the way? We obviously need to get in. Door is there.
Winchestre mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his peace with God.
Perfect. We're in. Close the door. Thank you very much. Right, this is the way up to the welcome room machine. Getting out of here is going to be the interesting part. Unless we can destroy the hatch from below. That's that. We need to... That moves. Okay. Let's just destroy those. Ah, snake. Snake that was. Move this across. And I'm assuming we head up. And then that should be the wealth cleared. Yes. Wealth done. Got new skins for the bike. Nice. We just got to put nitro on her. Okay, so we're not getting out up here. Nitro is going to be so cool when you got that. Which means we have to get out the way we came, which unfortunately means trying not to get caught by the guard. Like I say, Aalfred doesn't want us to cause a ruckus. I would prefer not to cause a ruckus too, to be honest. Go, 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 go. I think we're safe. I think we're safe. Okay. Imagine either on a bike with nitro. That would be cool, wouldn't it? See, this Valhalla thing, so I know the joke on the video from someone commented saying, did I kill him? There was no one there that looked like Santa. I'm wondering whether they stole Santa's sleigh. That's what I'm wondering. That's why the chest was there. It fell off the sleigh when it crashed. But I think they stole it. That's my kind of take. Right, there's a mystery here on the right. I thought while we're here we may do. Just a little bit wary of that guard over there. If we go up and over.
If you don't give me Aalfred's jewel, I will... I'll wear your guts as a hat!
This is the mystery. I know some of the comments on Facebook about that video A couple of people liked the fact that let's just go and check if the reindeer's nose is red. Oh, it's not. They found that quite funny.
Pissing in this swindler's pond, or the angry shouting.
This man has something of yours?
And here's another god sent to shit in my stew pot. Sod off, unless you are going to magic Aalfred's jewel
That's not bad, is it?
your arse.
If the jewel belongs to Aalfred, it might be worth a pretty penny.
Give me the
Alright, so we've got to get in there. Speak to the guy. I know the way in because there's a door on the other side. Like I say, I didn't do it for views. I did it as a window, wasn't it? I did it because someone wanted to know where it was and I couldn't describe it.
What are you doing in here?
Yeah, as long as people are enjoying it.
I'm not your enemy, yet. But that man outside...
But it's something I've not seen mentioned anywhere else.
Oh, Jesus wept upon the holy cross.
So maybe it's a mystery people haven't found. Because there was no reason to be that far west. It was only because I didn't know where the last mysteries were. That we were that far west.
Sorry, my beef is not with you. I only ask for what coin is fair. It cost me double to make over what was agreed. I have a wife to feed.
So he's got a jewel that belongs to the other guy. We're going to try not to spend any money.
If the jewel belongs to Aalfred, then on your life you'd be wise to deliver it for the agreed price.
Marry on a donkey! You deserve the bloody thing. It's not worth my hide. Much as my wife would love to be a widow.
We've got the jewel.
I have your jewel.
Well, I didn't ask for your help, but I am glad of it. Aalfred commissioned this rare thing.
How rare?
Filigreed gold, centered with a rock crystal and enamel plaque, a miniature of our most beatific Lord, Jesus Christ. And you're going to just keep it, aren't you?
Are we keeping it? Are we giving it? I haven't kept anything so far. Every time we've done something for someone else, we've given it to them. We'll give it to him as well. We don't like Aalfred, admittedly.
You may have it, but tell your king it will all be mine soon enough.
I like the answer.
His jewels, his treasures, his city, his throne.
What? No, God's pearly tooth. Here's payment for you, and we will both forget this meeting.
There we go, mystery done. World event, mystery, same thing. Ah,